Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Brian Lewis, SSAW. Now I know I've been mostly posting soccer videos. I won't be doing just soccer content. I'll be doing other content as well once the season comes around. I know the NFL season's starting coming up. I didn't really get time to do NFL previews and such, but I will be getting to week one pick'ems at some point because I'll be doing a pick'em league. So I'll be doing pick'ems on this channel every week for the NFL season. And one of the topics I'm actually going to talk about is, because I'm an Ohio State Buckeyes fan, I'm not repping the Ohio State gear right now. But as an Ohio State fan, yesterday was the season debut for Ohio State and Minnesota. Minnesota's a quality team. They did lose Rashad Bateman, among a couple other players. They've had some quality teams under PJ Fleck. PJ Fleck's a hell of a coach. I have mad respect for PJ. In my opinion, I think if Michigan would have gotten rid of Harbaugh if they could have gotten this guy. That's how good I think PJ is. I think PJ is the next big coach in that central region. Ryan Day obviously has not lost a regular season game. That did not change last night. But I'll be honest with you, when they were up 14-10 at the half, Minnesota, it was like Minnesota had that big run, which I thought was a ballsy play call by Fleck. That was the game. That was what turned around the whole game there. Minnesota was really in it. In the second half, I think Stroud got more comfortable. I think he was a little nervous. It was his first career start. He was a redshirt freshman. I thought at one point we were going to see Quinn Ewers last night for a little bit. It just looked like CJ was rushing a lot. He wasn't confident in his throws. Everything looked either high or, underthrown. It was just a mess. He was just a complete mess. But I will say, the Ohio State running game looks pretty good. Trayvon Henderson has some good runs. The offensive line was okay. They did a good job. The defense gave me a little bit of a worry. But again, Minnesota's a quality opponent. Do I think they're a top 25 team? I do. I think Minnesota is a top 25 caliber team. But Tanner Morgan proved to me why I don't have a first-round grade on him. And Tanner Morgan, again, a guy who I think could be a second, third-round pick as a quarterback. He could be a serviceable backup, maybe a decent starter. But to me, I just feel as if there's a lot of that one read. He doesn't make more than one read. And that was a lot of what Twitter said last night. And I feel kind of the same way with him. I mean, now without Rashad Bateman, he doesn't really have that go-to guy. But that A&M transfer, he had that nice throw in the first half. He could do that consistently if he just for me, I feel like it's like Jacoby Brissett too. It's like they both have the arm talent to get the ball where they need to get it. Brissett more so than Tanner Morgan. But I mean, it's both of them just they're slow to get rid of the ball. They don't make that second read very well, and it's very frustrating. So that's that with Ohio State. But I feel like overall, the defense had a lot of, talent to get in there. It was a rough night for some of those DBs, But that whole momentum shift on the first half, I mean, going down at the half, that was not good. That was not a good first half. If you play like that against Oregon, do I think they still win? Yeah, I don't think Oregon's that much better than Minnesota. Just because I think Oregon in big games they don't faze me. Oregon doesn't scare me. So for Oregon next week, I feel like, we got to figure out, well, who the hell is going to be the quarterback? Because if Anthony Brown's there, they could go with Butterfield. They could go with not Tristan Thompson. Oh my God. Tate Thompson as well, who was a freshman as well. So they have some talent all over the field. It's going to be interesting questions about Cristobal after that extension, seeing as he almost went to Auburn. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of other thoughts from college football, but I mean, overall, just as a Buckeyes fan, there'll be more thoughts over the course of the season. But to me, the Buckeyes need to step their game up. I don't think that they can get away with too many performances like they did in the first half of that game against Minnesota, because that almost felt like that Michigan State game they lost a couple years ago in November. That could have easily been like the Iowa game, at Kinnick Stadium the last time they went down there. So it's just you got to be prepared. It's a conference opponent. You're familiar with them. So otherwise, guys, that's all I have for this. If you want to follow me or more of my colleagues' content, follow us at SSAW on Twitter, TSSAW on Instagram, and find our Facebook page at Specialized Sports Analysis Worldwide. Please and thank you. Have a good day.